Welcome! It is Sessions with Stephanie, and it is your girl, Stephanie Leonka. And today's guest, we have the great Pike Romero! 10.
What's up?
What it do, brother?
Thanks for having me.
Yes!
This is very cool.
Yes.
Very welcoming experience. I love it.
Shout out to Asky for hooking this up. Asky, you was shit, man. Thank you. Yeah. How you been, man?
I'm good. Really good.
Good.
I'm tired, stressful, but in good spirits. So I feel really good.
Yes, I know the feeling. We were talking about our days today.
Yeah, our days.
Today was one of them days that the devil tried us. Tried us. Yes.
Yeah.
But I had a blunt for myself and a charcuterie board for Pike. So we were all good today.
So
okay?
good. Me and cheese all day.
Yes, we are good now. We are in session, goddammit. So get your fucking blunts, your joints. Let's get this shit popping. Pike!
Yeah.
Tell the people what you do, man. You are like one of the hottest producers out here. Tell the people.
So I am the director of the Tucson Hip Hop Festival.
Yeah.
I've been doing hip hop stuff for like 15 years. In Tucson, nationally, DJ, tour manager, artist manager, just all around hip hop guy.
Nice.
So yeah, that's really my story. Really, that's part of my story.
Dope. So did you grow up in Tucson?
I grew up in Tucson.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm from Tucson. I pretty much I lived on the south side, and then I moved to the north side. Literally, everywhere. So
Nice.
yeah. It's been nice. It's I love Tucson.
I'm starting since I
it.
started doing this podcast. I'm starting to meet like native Tucsonians.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers that was born here
Yeah.
and are still here. Because I mean, people like me, you know what I'm saying? We're not from here. We just come here for the weather.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Weather's great.
So it's good to see people who are from here and still live here.
Yeah. I left for college.
Okay.
And
Where
then
did you go?
I came back, but I moved to Oklahoma City.
Okay.
Yeah. So me and my wife, then my girlfriend, she went to college, and I was like, I'm cool. Like I can move out of here and just go hang out with my girlfriend. So I did that.
Right.
So then we moved back.
City.
We moved back 9 years later. So yeah.
So what did you go to school for?
I went to school for business.
Okay.
I didn't finish. I hated school. I don't know why I went to school.
You know what? The best of us don't. I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying?
But that's it, yeah. So, but it's some of it I definitely took into, what I do now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I probably would have been better off becoming a lawyer or something. I think
Really?
Dealing within the music industry,
Okay.
music stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, having that background is nice. Having a legal sense is nice.
Yes.
But overall, I love also just being just a DJ.
Nice. How did you get into music?
No real story, just other than wanting to DJ.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I just
as a kid or
as
just
a kid.
okay.
Yeah. My first tape I ever got, I vividly remember, was at a swap meet, and here in actually it was in Phoenix. So I got it when I was visiting my dad, and I got a Fat Boys tape. And then I just played that back and forth. Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff I got on tape, and then hanging out with my cousins. They were listening to Def Jam stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking late '80s, early '90s. That's what they were into.
Okay.
And so I just kind of, just from there, man, just really finding that love for rap music and hip hop stuff, and learning about what a DJ was and what graffiti is and stuff. So
Right, nice.
yeah.
I think it's always dope when you find something that you love, and then that's what you just love doing it, and then you can get paid doing it.
Oh, for sure.
Like that's
Yeah, it's
dope
very
as
nice.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a while to start making some sort of money off of it.
Okay.
For sure. But
that's a struggle.
The other aspect is it was never created to make money,
Right.
It was just about getting together and showcasing talents, and really
your love for the art,
community, love for the art.
Right.
So that's always going to be instilled in myself.
Nice.
So yeah.
But was the struggle, especially the part where you didn't make money, did that ever discourage you from not doing it anymore?
No.
That's good.
No, the money's always secondary with me.
That's good.
Yeah, it's always secondary.
Really
I don't know if that is. I don't know if that's good per se for myself. Obviously, but yeah, like I've gone broke over this before.
Right.
So
Man, but that's still dope.
It's the passion. It's the heart.
I'm a comedian, and bro, this shit is hard. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's times when I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just be like the female Kevin Hart and just be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of this struggle in between. A bitch just needs to make it right now. I'm ready for it right now. You know? And I get frustrated.
I've never had that ambition. Like I've never had that sense of like I have to make it. I've always been very good with like as long as I'm just happy. I don't I don't have an ego per se. I'm very humble when it comes to certain things. So
oh my God, I like that.
I'm just
humble me.
I'm just with it. Like I'm just I love for the art. Damn, it's always been a passion. So
that's dope. You just humbled me like just that quick, just like that.
Well, I don't want to humble you.
No, I'm glad you said it just like that. Like, cause you that's perspective. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're just trying to make it. If your goal is to make it, you're losing sight of what you're trying to do because you're supposed to be having fun.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, there's that for sure.
Shit.
That's that. There's that.
Damn, ain't nobody humble me in 0.2 seconds like that. Okay. Shit. Press the Pike. Okay. Fine. Damn.
Yeah. It's just don't want to lose sight of that.
Yeah.
Never lose sight of that.
Now, I love that you're doing hip hop in Tucson because when I first moved here, first of all, the black people are so hard to find.
Yeah.
And then it's it's not like this is like the number one little city where it's rap and hip hop everywhere. And, I had to find y'all at Black Renaissance.
Yeah.
So how do people find you guys? How do we find the culture?
That's a good call. I couldn't tell you how to find us per se because to me there's a lot going on.
Right.
So for probably the average person who is just kind of searching, I think if there was like just a certain Google search, if you were just to type in Tucson Hip Hop, like we're gonna be the first ones that pop up. Same thing with like Twitter or hashtags or Instagram hashtags, stuff like that. But as far as like the scene, and I'm sure it's much like the comedy scene where it's like it goes in waves.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So it's never for 6 months it's super hot, super booming, and then the next 3 months it's maybe just a little lackluster, and then you kind of things start popping back up, and then it starts that 6 month wave again. So it's always been that. I think we're working hard to make it more consistent for people to understand that like there is a viable scene here.
Yes. And
it's a quality scene. That's the thing is.
Yes. I loved Black Renaissance.
Yeah.
And had I known that you guys have more of those type of shows, like I would be at them. You know what I'm saying? And then again, I'm not just going looking.
Sure.
So
yeah. But, that's one thing is that there's a big disconnect between really local media and the hip hop sector, I guess, Tucson hip hop. Mm-hmm. So whether that's the artist not knowing how to reach out to media or knowing how to advertise, or or it's big, it's bigger brands like myself not being able to afford the awareness, or it's the media just doesn't necessarily care about us. Which typically it's the media is not, they got so much to worry about, and not like their arts and culture, people are just not the greatest at being like in the know.
Right.
So they would probably have the same questions that you would have, is like, where can I find y'all? Like, how do I not know about this? Like,
right.
You walk into a place like Black Renaissance, and they have 300 people in the building, and the vibe is great. Like, it's just something that needs to be happening every weekend.
Yes.
Somewhere
every
Sure.
weekend. Speaking of places, do you guys do shows out here on the north side? Do you do is it everywhere?
No, not really. Like it can happen in pockets. And that's the interesting about Tucson is that, they are very DIY. It can be very underground. It can be very, just not in front of your face. It's like, Bookmans will do some stuff over here. They'll do some in stores where they have like producer sets.
Really? Like Bookmans?
Yeah, Bookmans. And there's musicians that work there that are part of the hip hop scene here in town and stuff. but it's
why do we not fucking know this?
Yeah, so it's just I think a lot of it is just attention. It's just and our feeds like in general, like you got to really be tapped in to understand like where these things are happening. So it's not a blame on anybody other than I don't know. There's really no blame. It's just a matter of just learning about it. Now that you're hearing about it, you're gonna tap in. You're gonna see stuff. You're gonna
plug this as much as possible because like I'm in a Facebook group called Being Black in Tucson, and I haven't heard about this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So imagine the people there that don't know about it. Sure. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
and that's stuff we have to work on too, as an organization. You know, we are a mixed race of people. We have a total of 9 people that are on the team. So and it's like I said, it's all races that are involved in it.
Nice. And I like that,
put me on the team.
Listen, okay? Listen. We're trying to get on. Now, you were talking about Pushing Buttons. Tell me about that.
Pushing Buttons is it's a producer collective, or I should say a producer monthly show, get down, however you want to call that. But it's essentially like it's a producer meetup, and they bang beats live for just the audience. So it's most clubs might have an open mic, or clubs or might have DJs. Well, this is just strictly producers banging their beats out. So whether that's hip hop, whether that's EDM, dance music, some weird electronic music, noise music, it's got a good range of just style of like banging, like production. Hitting drum pads, hitting keyboards, samplers, it's just a good range of that. So
I would love some shit like that.
Yeah, it's really dope. It's really dope, and it's eclectic. I mean, it's a lot of these events that we're a part of, or that are happening within the scene, are just eclectic. It really kind of plays into Tucson style. Mm-hmm. Tucson is known as kind of an artsy place.
Yes.
So it's that. It feels like that when you're at these places.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's dope. It's really dope. So I suggest any producer that wants to get involved, the big focus is community. The big focus is just let it be known that you're out here. Especially like with the festival, we had over 700 applicants that are not all Tucson based, but like there's 400 of those are Tucson based.
Right.
So it's a good range. It's a good amount of people.
Yeah. And the fact, oh my God, come on, people, like we gotta tap in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the solution is, but like we gotta figure out how to tap into these outlets. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole demographic that does not know about this. Like I know people that would go to shit like that.
And it's doing stuff like this. It's doing podcasts. It's
well, we just took off.
It's doing independent stuff.
Yeah.
You got to find these pockets. You got to be in the know.
Yes.
It's word of mouth, and that's how the community builds. That's how it grows.
Yes.
There's other podcasts that have gone by the wayside that we've tapped in with, and they're no longer around anymore.
Right.
So you just got to keep going with it. It goes in waves. This whole scene, it goes in waves.
Wow.
So, yeah. I think the comedy scene and the hip hop scene and the politics of those two scenes, I think they kind of are similar.
Yes, they are.
For sure.
And the crazy thing is, like, when they come together, it's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, for sure.
Phenomenal.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, my plan is to come up with a comedy / hip hop show.
Cool.
Yes, I'm gonna try to do that.
Yeah, let's make it happen.
Stay tuned, people.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Sessions with Stephanie presents.
Yeah.
It's coming out.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of like music artists and music, because that's your thing. Like, who was like one of your biggest influences?
That's the one question, right? Everybody, like, not everybody has that, but like it's a big question because you're influenced by a lot of things. So, I think as a kid, like whether that was like Michael Jackson, watching videos that are just so stunning.
We just talked about Michael Jackson, how he influenced almost
Oh my
everybody.
gosh,
You know what I mean?
You
Like,
can't,
and I love that. I
Oh, he's
love
incredible.
that because the person who said that was like a rocker slash
Yeah. But then
everything.
You even
Sean
look,
Louis,
even
shout out.
if you go behind Michael Jackson, you got Quincy Jones. Like Quincy
Yes,
Jones is
yes.
incredible. So
Yes.
like just knowing that track record and knowing what he's done,
Yes.
like that's that stuff is just inspiring and it just sounds great. So it just it jazzes you up to make something happen.
And the fact that Michael Jackson influenced DJ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Yeah.
Like that's the
Yeah. So I mean, it's there's just too many artists to really like name. I mean, you got the greats, the icons.
Yes.
I think like as far as rappers, I think like MF Doom is a big influence in my life.
Okay.
Jay-Z is a big influence. Man, there's that even local rappers. My friends Runt, Cash Lansky, like those people are like
Cash Lansky.
man, like those people
Shout
are
out.
those people are so incredible.
Yes.
Like that's
amazing.
yeah.
Like I think it's just amazing. Just music itself, it's amazing. I tell my husband all the time. Like I just find him so phenomenal. Shout out to my husband, y'all.
Yeah.
Because like he hears sounds and creates sounds. And to me, just an average Joe or Jane, you know, I'm just like, how the fuck did you do that? You know what I'm saying? And he makes it go together.
Yeah.
And he tells me, oh, I don't know how to read music. I'm like, shit, but you just created that motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
so I
did
feel
it.
like artists, especially like music artists, producers, like y'all like have a talent that, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like you're talking in sound.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, completely.
Yeah, and it's so amazing to me.
That's what drew me to DJing was the sound of scratching.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? Like, how? That's a weird sound.
Right.
You know, like that doesn't sound cool. So it's just like you gotta. Why? How is he making it sound cool?
Right.
You
How
know?
does it? Yeah.
So that's what really intrigued me into getting into DJing.
Nice.
My parents took away my turntables when I first bought them, and because they didn't want me to do anything like hip hop related or anything. And so, you know, it's out of that rebellious like hip hop mentality, right? That you're just like, well, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it regardless. I'm gonna go breakdance. Like I'm gonna go try to write down some rhymes. Like if I can't do this, I'm gonna go try this.
Right.
I'm gonna go do graffiti if I need to.
Right.
So
Nice.
yeah.
Where's like the dopest place you have ever performed?
Oh, that's a good question. I went on tour with Run the Jewels. I smoked weed with Killer Mike.
Oh,
that was
really?
dope. Yeah.
Okay.
That was cool. Yeah, that was in St. Louis. That was really fun.
St. Louis?
Yeah, that was in
Okay.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
I used to do like some like big like car shows were always fun because they were like, you know, you got like 5,000 people just in the crowd.
Wow.
And it's just fun. It's just really
Right,
energetic.
yeah. And you feed off of their energy.
You feed off-
and
yeah, it's
like,
great.
You know,
And
you
you
get
just-
them popping and shit like that.
I've you know, been at shows where Kendrick Lamar is in like, you know, in a 200-person room, or Mac Miller is in that same place. Like those shows are like memorable to me.
Nice.
You know, being a part of those shows, and so I really cherish those.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And those were, you know, when I was in my 20s. You know.
Yeah.
That was when you're just grinding away and you're really wanting to step up and make an impact. You know?
That's dope. So like, who's the dopest famous person you ever met? Was it Killer Mike because you smoked with him?
That might be. That might be, because that's pretty monumental.
Right.
Yeah.
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Like, who rolled the weed?
Oh, it was already rolled. I don't even know where he got it from.
Oh shit. Yeah.
We're just in the green room chilling. Yeah.
Man, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
It was cool.
All right, let's play a quick game. Let's play a game, quick dabs. You've seen the show, right? So
Yeah.
you know that we ask funny questions, crazy questions. All right, this is rapid fire. Just answers however you see fit. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Chocolate or peanut butter?
Oh, chocolate.
Okay. Would you rather big dick or good looks?
Oh, good. Oh, yeah, good looks.
Okay.
Sure.
Would you rather bomb head or lots of money?
Lots of money.
Action or comedy?
Oh, comedy.
Kill, marry, fuck. Okay?
Yeah.
Cash Me Outside Girl,
Okay.
Lizzo,
Okay.
Wendy Williams.
Oh, okay.
He said, oh, okay. Damn.
All right, yeah. I'd probably kill Wendy.
They're back to killing Wendy again.
This is tough. Okay. I can't believe you put Bad Barbie out
Oh
there.
yeah, I just can't think of
I just can't even think about it because she was so young at that time.
Well, she's
now,
like 19
I know,
now. She's
I
like
know.
21 now. Actually,
I just can't think of this. It's tough.
Yeah, she's like 21 now.
But yeah, I would probably fuck her and then probably marry Lizzo.
Okay.
I think.
All right, that's like that.
Yeah.
That's all normal answers. Okay.
I mean, she can play she plays the trumpet, right?
Yes, Lizzo does a lot. She has,
Yeah.
she plays the trumpet and something. No, is it the flute?
I think it's the flute.
Flute, yeah. Flute.
So she'd be probably just fun to hang out with
Yeah.
most of the time.
Yes.
Yeah, Bad Barbie. No, I don't. I
And
could
she
be
can.
around that.
Is she the one that can yodel too?
Yodel.
Yodel? Is it yodel?
Yodel. I can't even that. How you doing? Yodeling.
Why do they call it yodeling?
They don't call it yodeling.
It's
yodel.
Yodeling. So why is it yodeling, but it sounds like yodeling?
It's because they're on the top of the mountain when they're doing it.
Fuck. And then they look at me crazy when I say it.
Those wood shoes on, the suspenders.
Right, with the yes. Who came up with that shit?
They did. I don't know.
Damn. The first one with the clogs that was like, ooh, these motherfuckers sound cool as fuck.
Clink, clink,
No,
clink, clink,
motherfucker. No, stop it.
All these sounds like horses.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen my new shoes? Have you seen that movie?
No, I don't think
Shirley Temple?
so.
Damn, what was the name
I
of it?
have seen that.
Yes. I can't even remember the name of it. I think it's...
Yeah. I don't remember that.
Is it Heidi? Because remember she did Heidi.
Wasn't it?
I think it was Heidi because her grandfather made her them wooden shoes and she was like, have you seen my new shoes?
Yeah.
They are made of good wood.
Yep.
Such nice little shoes. Don't you knew they look good. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And then she just da-da-da-da-da-da. Bitch, stop with the damn clock. Shit. Why do I remember that damn song?
You know a lot of it. That's good.
The
a memory.
Right? The shit we do as children. Okay. Drunk sex or high sex?
Depends on the high, so I'm gonna say high sex probably.
I was about to say drunk sex is not good.
No, drunk sex is tough.
It feels like
Then you get whiskey dick. That's not good. That shit. Nah, we've all dealt with it. I already know. Ugh. That's embarrassing.
Polygamy or monogamy?
Oh.
Your wife is watching. You better
Mahogany. That's like, right? Is that how you say it? How you pronounce that?
Polygamy? No,
Polygamy is like multiple people, right?
Yeah, monogamy.
Yeah, monogamy.
Yeah. Okay, I was about to say you better answer right. Your wife
Yeah.
is watching. Missionary or back shots?
Oh, missionary.
Ass or titties?
Oh, damn. My wife got both.
Would you rather put your face in?
Oh, titties.
Okay.
Yeah. Most of the time my face is in titties. Yeah. Yeah. I don't eat ass. So I probably wouldn't, but. I love holding an ass, though. I love holding an ass. That's great.
Okay. Would you rather a big dick, no stroke, or little dick and can rock the boat?
No, yeah, little dick.
Okay.
For sure.
Yep, all right.
Yeah.
iPhone or Android?
Oh, iPhone.
Would you rather date older or younger?
Oh, that's a good call. That's interesting. Does she have money? I mean, if she's trying to be a sugar mama, I'm with it. So yeah, let's go older.
Oh,
Let's do it.
That's a play move right there. That's a play move. Wine or liquor?
Oh, liquor. Yeah.
Soccer or hockey?
Oh, so dang. I'm gonna go soccer. I played soccer as a kid, so I play safe soccer. I've never played hockey like that.
I like hockey just for the fighting shit.
Yeah, hockey's energizing. That's damn. See, that's why it's kind of
Like, get that motherfucker.
Plus, you're like a hockey stick is like or like a puck. That's coming at you quick.
Right? You gotta
That's
gotta
dangerous.
be fast.
Yeah, I can ice skate that.
I don't know.
That's hurt.
Me too.
My feet, my
Okay.
leg.
Me
I'll
too.
be like, My ankles be hurting. It's horrible.
I tried to do that shit one time.
Not
bro.
one time.
I was on the side the whole time. I was like, this is not how it looks in the movies. Like, this is nothing like the movies. And that that little one blade that you no.
Yeah. Nope. Can't do it.
No.
No way.
Sign me the fuck not.
Yep.
All right, Tupac or Biggie?
Oh, Tupac.
Michael Jackson or Prince?
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole?
Oh, Kendrick. That's
Loyalty or respect?
Ooh. Oh. Loyalty.
Why?
Like, I don't gotta, like, I can be loyal to somebody, but I don't need to, like, they kind of come in hand in hand. Like, I respect y'all, right? I don't know if I'll be loyal to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like, we're not in business or anything like that, so I'm not gonna be like, I don't really have a reason to be loyal. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I respect y'all, like, as people. Like, I'm here.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I think loyalty is like, that's like a deep relationship.
Okay.
You know? But respect, it can be, I respect what y'all doing. I respect who you are as a person. But I don't have any specific ties to you.
I like that. That's the most different answer we've gotten on the show so far. I like that. Damn, what? You write books out here or something?
No,
shit, do I need to subscribe to your list? Give me some good advice over here. Shit. Damn.
I try.
Yeah, I like it. Let's talk about some generational music.
All right. Beautiful cups. I love these cups.
What do you think about 90s music and now?
I mean, I think it's great. I think comparing the two, I think they're both have their places. I feel like right now we're kind of in a disco era, if that makes sense. Like, it feels like in the disco era, there was kind of like, there was a lot of kind of genres happening. But like, speaking of like rap per se, like the mainstream rap is kind of the disco-y. Like, a lot of people will listen to it, but they don't love it.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, but then like, there's like the alleyways that are like the alleyway music is popping. Like, the underground music is popping. So it's like the current wave is like people who aren't like mainstream out of here per se, but it's the people that are just kind of like bubbling to hit that point.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it's kind of in that disco era. There's not, there's nothing that on a mainstream level anybody loves.
Yes.
But
I don't understand today's music.
I think a part of it is that it's just oversaturated. That it's.
What do you mean?
Well, I think that genres are splitting up.
Okay.
So even if we're just taking rap as a genre.
Yeah, let's start with rap.
Right.
Let's just take rap for example. Like, all these new people with, I just can't.
What is it that you don't like about it?
They almost all sound the same.
Okay.
Like, I hear, and I think it's the one person, and my daughter be like, no, that's a little somebody, a little Uzi, a little Vert, and baby's this and that baby, and I'm like, so they all sound the same.
So if they all sound the same, why do you think they all sound the same?
I mean, because one person has made it doing that sound, so everybody's trying to use that sound to make it, I'm assuming.
So is it that one person, or is it the label or the machine behind them pushing them to sound like that, per se?
Huh.
So
I haven't thought of it.
If we're thinking of it as like what is popping on Spotify playlists, what is popping on the Apple Music, like where are the music industry people that are paying for these numbers and these streams and the people to hear it? How is your music being advertised? Like, that's what it's being pushed towards, if that makes sense. So it's like, if Little Uzi Vert is selling, 20 million copies or whatever, and then you have, TJ6 coming out, and they're totally two different subjects, but I don't even know who to compare Little Uzi to, but, if an artist is coming out and that label is like, well, if you sound like this, or we can produce this sound for you, you're gonna hit this amount of streams or whatever because it's similar.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna probably lean towards that because the label's putting a lot of money into them. Those people were thinking about Little Uzi Vert or.
But and you're right. When you said
different,
saturated, that was the right term because it's like I remember when you would hear even a rap song, and it could put you in a certain a mood. You know what I mean? Like if you were mad. Like I got songs that I listen to when I'm angry.
Yeah.
I got rap songs that I listen to when I'm happy.
Yeah.
I got rap songs that I listen to when I'm cleaning. You know what I'm saying? Certain songs put you in a certain mood.
Yeah.
Now it's just like you're on the radio, like what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like that music is not there anymore,
Yeah.
or it's there, but it's hard to find.
Right? It's the same correlation with the Tucson hip hop scene. Like it's there. Like the type of music you listen to, it's out there. It's definitely happening. But where you find it, you can't find it because everything is oversaturated.
Oversaturated.
Like, so you really have to, if you're not a music discovery person, you're not able to understand how to search for certain things in the technology world of, like, not saying you specifically, but in general, like if you're not, touching hashtags, you're not trying to find SoundCloud rappers or, understanding playlisting, then it's totally, it's a whole new thing. It's not.
It really is.
It's a lot.
You know how I find music, like new music?
Mm-hmm.
I listen to Pandora.
Okay.
Because Pandora will give you an artist and then everything like it, right?
Right.
So, sometimes they're a little off.
Okay.
Because that's how I find some good music.
Sure.
Like listening to Chris Brown, I found Masego.
Oh, okay.
Masego sounds nothing like
Total
Chris
opposites.
Brown. I walked down the aisle to Tadao.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's so fucking different.
Completely.
Listening to listening to Khalid, I found Alina Baraz.
Okay. Yeah.
I've never heard of her song on the radio. Ever.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers are sleeping on her.
Yeah, she's good.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's...
She's good.
It's like those kind of artists.
Yeah.
That it's like, damn.
Yeah. Well, and that's... I think that's the same thing. Like, the industry in that way, it controls a lot of that.
Yes.
And I think a lot of it comes down to the algorithm, like, in that specific, Pandora. It's recognizing that people who listen to Masego, might listen to Chris Brown. So they're gonna suggest it in that way because they're getting the metrics from behind the computer, right? What the computer is telling this program to do. So yeah, it's weird. Like all that stuff is like really tracked out. It when they ask for that phone to track you, like it's tracking your traits of what you're looking for and everything, and it can revolve. It'll mount that all into your music.
Yes, and it's weird. Like I always hit no. Don't fucking track what the fuck I'm doing.
Right. Yeah.
Because sometimes I'll go look at flights to Miami, hop on Facebook, some shit on Miami will pop up. Like, hold up, bitch. I didn't search for you. This is Facebook.
Right. Yep. They use,
damn.
Yeah, they use pixels for that sort of.
Stop watching me, Russian. Leave me be. Leave me be. Okay. I'm just trying to go to Miami for a couple of days. Leave me be. I don't need you jumping on my Facebook and trying to see what the fuck I'm doing up here too. Shit. You can't even do shit on Facebook. You can't do shit no more.
Yeah.
Everybody, your phone is tracking everything that you do. There's times that we could just be talking. My phone just be like, I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Motherfucker, was I talking to you, sir? I need you to be quiet.
It's a weird place. It's a weird place.
Shit is just weird now. Like, I'm so sick. Like, I almost want to go back to like 90s and 2000s when things were so simple.
Yeah.
Your phone just flipped. You had to hit that A a couple times to get to C. You know what I'm saying? Remember that texting on the phone?
Yeah,
you had
I hated
to
it.
hit
No, I hated it.
Woo-hoo.
I wouldn't
and
text
if you
on
went
that
too
phone.
far, you had to go back and hit that damn space bar and hit the back.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus, take me back to that. Okay, because this shit today, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do this shit today.
I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to go back to that. No. I still don't like texting, but like
Your ass was having heart attacks back then. Fuck this phone.
I'm trying to bang the phone out. Like I'm trying to slam that phone on you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to talk either, but at least I can flip that phone on you or hang up on you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that is so funny.
Or even the worries of having your family listen to the phone, the landline. On the other line,
oh
like,
yes, I remember that. I remember that.
You know?
What year were you born?
83.
Okay, we're the same age.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so that was my high school days.
Yeah.
When the phone would ring and you can hear people breathe. Like, get off the phone. Like, damn.
Yeah. There was times I remember in high school talking to friends or whatever, and you would like. You intercept another call for some reason.
Yes.
You're like out of the blue, like hear somebody else talking. Like, wait, what was that?
It's like, was that you?
It was no. Whole ass conversations.
Yeah. That was the rush.
It was your neighbor. It was Elon back then.
Yes.
He was learning.
That was the first step of tapping in. Yes. Them niggas good now. Shit, they in now. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of relationships, you said you've been with your wife for 15 years.
15 years. We've been married for 15 years. We've been dating for like 20, if you say that.
Yes.
So together for 20 total.
Yep, we haven't been together for about 18, 19 years.
That's beautiful. Congrats on that.
Thank you. We have 2 children, about to be 17 and 9.
Awesome.
God help us.
I think you're good. I think that's good.
He met them for like 5 minutes. Something. You good? You good? He don't know that when he leaves, these motherfuckers are having Al Qaeda meetings. Okay, he has no idea. Talking about you good. I'm about to send him in his bag. He don't even know about it. That 9-year-old finna be in his trunk.
Okay, that would be the age. That's the one I was thinking about.
Yes.
That might be.
That 9-year-old will be in your trunk. Okay, watch him ask 21 questions before you hit my door. Yes, fuck them kids, man. Sometimes it's like. No,
oh man,
we don't want that.
I only have nephews, and my nephews, they're great. But obviously, I'm only with them for a short period of time. So.
And then you gotta give them back.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you need to go. I'll be like, be happy. Because once you got them, you can't give them back. There's a fire station down the street. They won't take them. Apparently, we have exhausted our time.
That's crazy.
Like, you've exhausted your time, man. There was a time limit on that. Like, hey, give me the memos. Put it in the mail or something. But long relationships, like, how does it work? How do y'all make it last that long? Cause honey, we'd have to throw in a few lifeboats.
Yeah.
A couple times, life raft.
Yeah.
You know.
It's obviously, I mean, the main things are trust, loyalty, right?
Yeah, we talked about that. Yep.
It's opposites attracts to a certain extent. My wife isn't anything like me, so
really.
Yeah, she's not really like me at all much. So it's or I'm not really like her at all. And we grew up 2 totally different worlds. Yeah, so it's just like it's just how we really connected. She doesn't know music stuff. I'm the person that's like, hey, who is this? And to be like, it'll be Notorious B.I.G. playing, and she'll be like, Ice Cube. And I'm like, no. I'm like, oh, she might wear like a Run DMC shirt, you know, and I'd be like,
that's how he is with me too,
because
he knows like old artists.
Yeah.
And I don't know them.
Sure.
I know Billy Ocean, Stevie Wonder. My shit is basic, man.
Yeah, of course, that's great.
And then he'll name some. I'll be like, who? He'll be like, you don't know that. But listen, I didn't grow up here, okay? Judge me not.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, it's great. We obviously both have certain qualities that benefit each other, and that's very helpful.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. Like, y'all met when you were how old?
Oh, well, I guess we met when she was 15 and I was 16.
Really? That's like high school?
Yeah, but
Y'all went to
we
the same high
weren't we
school?
weren't at the same high school. So the way we kind of met was my friend. I played volleyball in high school, and my friend at his church was having a volleyball tournament. And so he's like, "Hey, we need an extra player." I was like, "Cool, I'll go play." So I went and played, and she was part of their youth group.
Look at God.
Yeah, and then we just met.
I love stories like that because
Yeah.
like y'all are still together, and look at how y'all made. Your friend just said, "Hey, we need an extra player," and you're like, "Fuck it, I'll go."
Sure.
Like
sure.
what if you didn't go? And Bobby down the street went.
You're right.
You know what
You're
I'm saying?
right. I actually have not ever thought about
Like,
that
what if
specifically.
you didn't?
You're
Exactly.
right. That's
what
exactly
if you didn't
right.
go? And Bobby down the street
Yeah.
went and got your wife now.
So even on our first date, like, it was cool. I took her to Red Lobster.
Yes, Red Lobster.
We're 17 at this point when we really went on our first date. But after that, like, it was never even serious. But when we went to golf and stuff here in town, and I was like, try to play it smooth. Like, if I make this hole in one, you gotta go on another date with me. Made that hole in one.
Hey.
Ghosted her for an entire year. I did not talk to her. I was young and dumb. And so I just like didn't talk to her. I just cut ties, and then she asked me to her prom a year later, and we've been together ever since.
Look, you tried it. You tried it.
Let me tell you.
And God brought your ass back. Like, don't play with me when I give you the one now. Don't play with me when I give you the one.
There it is.
Shit.
There it is.
And I was stalking your Instagram when he was like, he said he's part of the Beehive and this is his queen. I was like, I love like this.
Yeah.
I'm a helpless romantic, so I love that kind of shit. I love,
awesome.
and I'm looking at your ring finger. Please show the people your ring finger.
Yeah, tattoo.
He's tattooed a crown.
Yeah, it's actually a queen crown.
A queen crown.
Yeah.
On his ring finger.
She's got a king crown on hers. And
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm scared of pain. I ain't gonna do it.
Oh, tattoos ain't that bad.
Shit.
People say that.
I have my daughter's name and his name. I almost cried. And them
Really?
shits was 5 minutes apiece. Okay.
I'm fat. So.
Not almost cried. I did cry. I cried. I was like, fuck this shit.
That's understandable. I get it. I'm thick, so it's like, yeah, like it does. I don't feel it.
Fuck that. I was like, fuck that. I'm not doing that again. My son's like, I don't get a name, son. Listen. I'll put a little J on something. Your name's too damn long for me to get the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I can't do all that. Shit. All right, let's play another game. This one is like plead the fifth. You got a drink?
Oh, plead the fifth. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good,
Okay,
we're good.
but if you don't want to answer, if you want to plead the fifth, you got a drink.
Sessions with Stephanie.
Yes, baby. You heard it. Damn. Okay. Worst comedian ever.
Oh, Kramer.
I hadn't even thought of him in so long.
Yeah, probably Kramer.
You said it so fast.
I mean, it's Kramer. He's really doing nothing special.
What's the worst gift you've ever received?
Okay. So this is the worst, but yet also...
You said okay. When the motherfucker started, but okay, you know it's gonna be good. Tell me.
My mom, she got swindled. So for Christmas, like 4 years ago, I forget when it came out, but Gucci Mane made a autobiography book. Like he made a book.
Okay.
And I asked for it for Christmas. Come Christmas morning, I open it up. Like I said, just a couple years ago. Open it up, and it's literally like, it's like this thin. It's like this. Somebody from Amazon, she bought it from Amazon. Somebody had just took the Wikipedia pages and just stapled it together in a book, and then just copied the photo of the hardcover, and was selling it for like $35.
Shut up.
She got swindled. So I laughed when I opened it, first of all, because it's really, that's mad funny.
Did she open it before she read?
She didn't know what she was getting, so like she
Okay.
bought it. She didn't know like she was getting. Like,
Yeah, okay,
but it's like the book is like this thick. Like no book just comes like stapled together.
They gave you 3 pages
for $40, 30, whatever. They gave me 3 pages of Wikipedia from Gucci Mane.
You know what? Fuck Amazon, because they did the same shit to my daughter with a pastel book. You know, I told you she does art.
Yeah.
So my aunt sent her a notepad of pastel paper. That's how you say it, right? Pastel?
Yeah.
Pastel paper.
Yeah.
They took all the paper out and just gave her the top cover and the bottom cover.
Yeah.
put it in the thing, sealed it.
There it is. Amazon. They're doing it.
I was like,
Amazon
for real? For real though? Like, not if you couldn't even leave one sheet, not one cheek, no.
Did you give it to her, or did she?
No, I opened it first
okay,
just to make sure.
As long as you know,
because I'm the one that wraps the shit.
My mom,
and I had to call my auntie like, I don't know where you got this from, but yeah, they gave us 2 cardboard papers, the top and the bottom,
That's
and
funny.
told me how many papers I'm missing. 400.
You put that in the return.
They told me how many pages I was missing. 400 pages. Like y'all have no chill, Amazon. No chill.
Come on, you're doing this dirty.
Shit. Gucci Mane, you need to get Amazon because that's not right. They did his mama so dirty, for Christmas to get him a gift, and she thought she was just getting her son the best gift ever. And mama's heart is just Gucci Mane, make it right. Tell Amazon to make it right. and hey, Pike Romero, go look him up on Instagram. Please. You can reach out and make it right, Gucci.
Yes, Gucci.
Make it right.
Please, burr.
Shit.
Not
the burr. Okay. All right, who's somebody who should burn in hell? Maybe Amazon.
That Amazon robot or whoever packaged
wherever that came from, and whoever took my baby 400 pages.
It's the same people, probably.
Them people, yes.
Yeah. Shit.
Damn.
That's good.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
All right, what would you sell your soul for?
Oh man. What would I sell my soul for? Oh. The first thing that comes to your mind is money. That's got to be like everybody's first instinct, right? Money, like billion. Like I'm saying, like $1 billion. I'm saying like billions of dollars, not like a
and
billion.
even then, I don't know.
Nothing like that, but
because God might look at me at the end and be like, "Really, girl? That's what she was worth."
Oh man, yeah, that's true too. Right. You actually put a value to your.
I think at the end when God's like, "Really?"
That's true.
You give me the side. I like, "Really?" You didn't think that
I feel like
could give you
that's
that?
the natural instinct of it's got to be money, but because like there's nothing material that you really want to sell yourself.
Yeah.
So and I'm happy. Like I'm happy. I love life. So
I like it.
Yeah.
What was the last law you broke?
Can I say drugs? Yeah, drugs.
You sure?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, drugs.
Yes, drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, they are illegal, but depends on what kind of drug.
Depends on what kind.
Yes. Okay. You were telling me about Tucson Hip Hop Festival coming up 19th and 20th. Tell us about that because that's what's coming up. Future shows.
Yeah.
Now, because we talked about the people do not know where to find all these hip hop festivals and good music and pushing buttons and stuff. Ooh, yes. So tell them about the March 19th, 20th show.
Yeah, so we got the Tucson Hip Hop Festival is March 19th and 20th. It's March 19th is an all-day festival from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. at night.
Oh, okay.
It features, we have a good range of localized hip-hop artists, regional, celebrating Southwest, but the focus is celebrating Tucson. But along with that, we always have a national headliner that kind of embodies and what we feel respects what the hip-hop culture is about. Focusing on really the 4 pillars of hip-hop, being that breakdancing, graffiti, DJ, MCing, along with what people would consider the 5th of being knowledge, along with production, beats, stuff like that. So, but we're bringing a Smith & Wesson this year, who are OGs of East Coast hip-hop. And then we also have Shay Noor, who is a very up-and-coming MC. She's the first woman MC to headline the festival per se, as far as a national act. And so she's really dope. She's from Buffalo, New York.
Nice.
So we're excited for that. And we have acts all the way from Douglas, Arizona, Nogales, Arizona, Phoenix, Tucson, California, New York, Texas. It's just a good range.
Nice.
It's really 80 plus acts, not just rappers, but break dancers, graffiti artists, MCs. Yeah, it's the whole range of hip hop. It's what it is. It's respecting the entire culture. It's not just a rap show, So it's an experience. It's something where if you've never experienced hip hop or gone to a jam, what they would say.
Right.
This is where you'd want to experience that. This is where you would find that what it feels to be a part of a culture of doing hip hop. Not because it's an action.
Right.
It's not just something that you learn, like anybody can just start doing it.
Yes.
That's how it was started. So we are we're very proud of what we've put together. Like I said, it's never just not my festival, but we got a team of 9 people, and it's really something to celebrate what Tucson has. I started it, like the thought of it in that growing up here, I couldn't find hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
So when I did find little pockets of it, it made me, want more. And, out of that inspiration, like I had to, when people say I want to do something for the city, when people say that, like that's what this is. This is something that, as a young kid, high school, middle school or whatever, like I couldn't find that inspiration out there. So this is something where I can help with that. I hope people can just, nowadays you can Google Tucson Hip Hop, will be the first ones that pop up.
Okay.
From that point, you'll be able to find a plethora of just people within the city that are doing hip hop stuff. So that's important.
Is this a kid-friendly show?
It's a kid-friendly show. I mean, there's obviously language.
Right. But it's for the family.
Yeah.
The whole family can come to this.
Yeah, the whole family can come to this.
It starts at noon, you said.
Yeah,
right?
kids under 12 are free. We suggest really the 15 just because of the language, because we don't censor anybody per se. So, but yeah, just as long as you know what you're walking into, because it is hip hop. Like you're probably you're gonna smell the aroma in the air, So like, it's there. So,
and then where is it?
191 Tool, which is the venue here in town, and that is also the address. So it's 191 East Tool.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's 7 stages. It's we're utilizing the entire parking lot of 191 Tool. And then we also utilize Studio One as a rap stage. And then we utilize the Whammo Docks, which is a producer stage there.
Okay.
And then we utilize 191 Tool as the main stage. So it's a lot. And then Sunday on March 20th, we have industry music panels and conversations. So we have people from Internet Money Records, which is a fairly it's new rap, a big popular sound. They produce stuff for like Juice WRLD, and they've produced stuff just a bunch of people, but Little Uzi Vert and XXXTentacion, I can never say that properly. Trippie Redd, like they've done big, huge hits, and then we also have Atlantic Records coming in to kind of just talk about music industry stuff. We also have the owner of Audio Mac, which is a big streaming service. It's probably it goes like Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, and probably Audio Mac. So they're coming in and talking about basically streaming and digital, marketing essentially.
Okay.
Excuse me. And then we also have the U of A, which has a hip hop program that you can actually get a minor in. So you can actually get a degree in hip hop at the U of A.
Oh, nice.
And that's part of the entire program of doing the entire of the festival. They've been with us since 2016 when we started out as the Tucson Hip Hop Summit. So shout out the U of A Africana Studies, Humanities Department. They are super, super awesome, and they really understand what we are trying to do within the community and the scene. And so they have they have their hip hop conversations that they're gonna hold as well there. And then we also have a graffiti writer that is also a professor at the U of A, but he is part of a well-known crew out of LA called CBS, and they are it's dope. It's really cool stuff. So
nice.
Yeah, and those are free for everybody. So I suggest anybody that's just into music, anybody that is just looking to learn or just have hip hop conversations, like Sunday is going to be an awesome day, and that's at the U of A Poetry Center.
Nice.
Yeah. And then tickets for the main day festival of March 19th are $25.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, people, you've heard it. You heard it. Okay, now tell me one more time about your Kiss of Smoke barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
Kiss of Smoke.
So my wife, she owns a barbecue restaurant. It's Kiss of Smoke Barbecue. It is it's really good. I don't know what to say. Like,
okay, what they got?
That's what I got.
They got the brisket.
They got the brisket. They got the pork.
The sausage.
Sausages. They got beef sausage. They got hot links.
Corn.
They don't got corn. They'll do mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Mac and cheese, green beans.
Okay. Collard greens.
Not collard greens.
Okay, that's too black.
We got the Kool-Aid.
Okay. They made up for it. They made up for it. Okay.
We have sweet tea. We got lemonade.
Yes. Okay, they make it up for it.
It's very home style cooking, but it's still like they smoke the meats every day.
Yes.
And it's good.
Where's this located?
663 South Plummer. It is down. It's Midtown Tucson. Literally connected to the Silver Room Bar, near the U of A track and field. It's tucked away,
I'm gonna go try it.
It's like
I'm over there by U of A right now. Anyway, on that area.
It's tucked away like an industrial area, and it's kind of on purpose. Like it's a little space for a restaurant, but we serve until we sell out. Wednesday through Saturday, sells out every day.
Okay. So when's the best time for me to go?
Always go during lunch. You're always going to guarantee food essentially during lunch. They typically sell out like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So you're straight.
That's what time I get up. I'm going to have to take off work just for this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and you can call ahead.
Okay.
You can call ahead.
I will do that.
520-270-7917.
And you're going to text me all this shit before you leave.
Yeah,
I need the address and the number, so I'm going to call, put my number in. You can Google. Hey, your husband sent me.
Yeah.
I needs that little friend discount. You know, like. Okay.
Yeah.
My husband just gave me a side eye. Like, look at you
trying to get some sponsorship.
Trying to get the army discount everywhere. Listen,
just a smoke logo right
y'all
here.
do military discounts.
Yeah, we do.
See, boom, got my discount right there already. Shit. Here we go.
Yep.
Kiss. What's it called? Kiss of Smoke Barbecue. People go. Let's go try that because I'm gonna try it and then I'm gonna come give a review on here.
Let's do a live review.
And if you've already tried it, give me comments. Okay. Yes.
Comment, please.
And then in the meantime, go follow Mr. Pike Romero.
Yeah, smash
and go
links
find go find the Tucson Hip Hop Festival because that's what I'm gonna be doing. 19th and the 20th, I'm gonna hit them up and see what's popping.
Yeah. You
guys have been fucking amazing. Thank you for tuning in to Sessions with Stephanie. It's been real. Y'all go find my Facebook, go find my YouTube, go find my TikTok, go donate to my Patreon. Thank you to my anonymous donator already that has just, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I will not say your name. TikTok, we're back. I have a few videos. Y'all go like them. I've removed the ones where I've been smoking since TikTok has tried to ban me a few times. I got one more time, y'all. I got one more time and then they're banning my ass. They told me I cannot be smoking on that shit. So, but we're doing good. So go follow me on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all the 9. Thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe. Have a good night. Sessions with Stephanie. Tune. We out this.